welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well today. It is it's actually finally sunny this week, so we get like annoying lighting probably for like the first hour or so, but we'll just deal with it. I think I need to get like, I used to like take this blanket. I was like, I just didn't have anything else, so like I took this blanket and I would like clip it. I would clip it to the blinds, so it could be like a frugal blackout blinds, but maybe I should get like an actual proper one. But I don't think I can like install blackout blinds. I think I just need to like attach it to the existing ones because like that works. There's nothing wrong with that. You're doing good too. I'm glad, Vince, and welcome in, Kalani. Thanks for the 40 months. 40 months on plotting Gil's downfall. But he's nice. You can't hold it against him forever, man. It's not his fault. It was a bug in the game. I've actually been having like so many, like I know the game was pretty buggy on release, but like I'm playing it now. This is Baldur's Gate, by the way. Um, I've been having so many bugs. Like everything has been like I've been playing in co-op and I'm constantly invisible. Like my character just goes invisible like every like 10 minutes. My character is invisible and I'm like already quite confused about like the controls and stuff. Um, so then like when I go invisible, I'm like it's really hard to play because it's like I think I'm here. But then like I'm like where do I even go? Like like where am I? What am I doing? Like it's a disaster. The bug didn't know how to take no for an answer. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. They made him like I'm guessing it made him quite creepy and uh, like pushy, you know? Like, that's understandable. To this day, Astarion really doesn't like me, or like he likes me, but like he seems pretty like neutral towards me. I don't know. He was kind of mean. I think like the things that you do to make like Gale and Shadowheart like you are like the opposite of the things that make Astarion like you. That's what I'm guessing. Cause like he really doesn't like some of the things I do. Cause like I try to be like quite nice in the game and I'm pretty pacifistic, I would say. And Astarion does not like, and I'm very anti you know that guardian lady or like whoever you make it. I don't trust that person. So then like I keep expressing distrust for them and Astarion hates it. He's like, no, we gotta use them, the mind flayer powers. Like we gotta use them. And I'm like, no, like I feel like we should be careful. And he's like, he hates it. He hates it. And like, oh, why can't we be on the same page, you know? You see? That's just my theories right now, but my intuition has not been wrong so far because we met this woman, um, what's her name? Auntie Ethel or whatever. And she gave me bad vibes from the start and I was right, man. I was right. And then there's that other healer who tried to kill us, but she was like nice. Like she was trying to kill us, but like in a nice way. You know? So like my intuitions have not been wrong. So I don't trust no spoilers, but yeah, I don't trust this guardian. I don't know why they're being very every time we talk to them, they kind of give us like non-answers, you know? Like it's like whenever you ask them a question, they give you like kind of like a mysterious answer and you're like, "Well, why can't you just say it straight, you know?" Any old woman in a swamp is a hag. That's true. I don't even know what a hag was. I thought they were just calling her ugly. I was like, I thought they were just calling her ugly. And then, oh, the game bugged out there too, because like you fight the two guys who were like accosting her, and I didn't trust her. So then I did like a non-lethal combat, but they died anyway. Like one of them was alive, and then I hit one of them with the non-lethal combat, and they died. So I was like, bro, like, why can't I? And then I had already restarted it, so I didn't want to do it a third time. Um, so the game keeps bugging in all these ways. It's kind of annoying. Like constantly invisible, and then like the characters will like if you're like swapping characters back and forth in multiplayer, there seems to be a lot of issues with that. It will like bug out and like we like can't swap them anymore. like our main characters, like your player characters, will get swapped, and then like you can't swap them back. It's like it's really weird. But yeah, there's been a lot of weird bugs, but the main one is like going invisible. And it's not even like useful. It's like it's just like a visual bug. It's like really weird. Yeah, I don't know a lot of like the lore and stuff. But like I've just haven't been like I sort of understand what the archetypes and stuff are, but like not really. Like I don't really know what this old woman is up to. But yeah, I'm sad that I had to kill like that woman who was trapped there. Like I feel like we just ruined her life, you know? Like I didn't want to kill her brothers, but it just bugged and it happened, you know? So I'm not really sure how that works. I still don't fully understand the combat and stuff. I find it quite even like walking around and stuff, I find it quite tedious. So I don't know. But I do like the dialogues. I like the dialogues. Your favorite is Volo? No wait, I hate Volo. I won't even speak to him. He keeps asking to speak to me at the camp, and I won't speak to him. I don't like him. We didn't even save him, so I don't know what happened. Like I just left him to die in the camp, in the goblin camp, but then he's alive. So I guess you don't need to save him. I guess you just need to clear out the camp. I don't really get it. I don't like that guy. He's kind of mean. And yeah, out of like the playable characters, Mindara is dead on mine. And also Lysel died. Lysel may have died. It wasn't my fault. It was someone, no spoilers, but someone was trying to kill her and I didn't stop them. I was like, you can kill Lysel if you want. And I don't have a problem with this. I just stood by as a bystander. That's okay. I really don't like her. I didn't talk to her like the whole time. And she was just hanging out at camp the whole time, and I was like, I don't want her anywhere in this, you know. But right now my favorites are Gale, obviously, and Gale, Astarion, who doesn't really like me, and Shadowheart. I love Shadowheart as well. And welcome in Fravi. Pokemon mentioned Volo. Not that Volo. I don't like that Volo either. That Volo is mean. He's such a cheater. I can't believe. I can't believe Volo would do me like that. Like you can't have Cynthia's Pokemon. That's the Volo we're talking about, right? You can't have Cynthia's Pokemon and what is it called? A Giratina? Stupid. I'll give you a warning before the next act starts. Yeah, I'm like about to start the next act, but Jack was like, oh, we should explore and stuff. Because there's a bunch of side quests he didn't do. I actually do. You guys know I don't like quests. You guys know I don't like quests, so I don't really care. I like literally don't really care, but I'm just along for the ride, you know? All I care is like talking to my party, you know? I'm like wait for stuff to happen so then I can talk to my party or like to make like moral decisions in the main story. There's a lot to do in every act. Yeah, I think we like went back and then we did the Ethel thing and then we did Karlak. So we have both of those things. But there's probably more to do, but I'm not sure. There's probably more to do in the game than you could ever do in one playthrough. You look like Carmen from Hearts to Hearts. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. You're talking about Leon. Oh, he's here. He's here. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Volo because Kalani said the word Volo, but it's like a different character. And welcome in, Maestro. How are you? How's everyone doing? I kind of messed up my bangs. I was doing the thing where you like curl it up, but I didn't really do it right. So this side is like really messed up. It's like, but it's kind of fixing itself. It's actually kind of fixing itself because it won't stay that curly. Hearts to Hearts and then the new SM group, really? let me look this up because whenever someone's like, you look like this K-pop idol, I never see it. But I think it's one of those things for like you're so familiar with your own face, right? That like whenever someone says you look like this person, it's like that's not me. Like I don't look like that. Um, hearts to heart, heart to heart. Let me see. This is not the person. There's some random white woman. Hearts to hearts. Why is the first thing that comes up, by the way, when I search that is Instagram, age, which is fine, and then religion. Is she really religious? You're doing well, getting ready for tonight's wrestling. Ooh, I hope you enjoy. There's a lot to do, which is why I love the game. We could also do those other things with different playthroughs. Yeah, I like also welcome in Sushi Gamer. I think like when it comes to games, I usually don't do like all the side quests and stuff because you guys know I can't be bothered doing all like a lot of it is like yeah, there's a lot of interesting side quests and stuff, but there's just a lot usually. I'm like, there's just a lot to do. Like even the main quest is like enough for me. But we'll probably do a lot of that. You look like a singer from A-Pink. Which one? You don't know actually. Why are people searching about her real maybe she said something. She's the first SM entertainment idol is Indonesian. I'm surprised one of the first things is something about nationality. Yeah, interesting. I would think so as well. She's really the first Indonesian? There's so many Thai idols. Yeah, I don't see it, man. I don't think that looks like me. But thank you. Thank you. Really, she should look like me, right? Because she's probably like 12. Okay, not 12, but like she's probably like 15. Namju? Okay, I need to look up this person. I only know Naun. Namju A-Pink. Bro, that doesn't look like me either. That looks less like me. What do you mean? SM Indonesian SM idol. Okay, that's very specific. I was like, there's no way there's no Indonesian K-pop idols. Cause like there's so many Thai idols. And welcome in Lewis or Louis. Have you heard of the group Dear Alice, the first British? Sorry, what? British? SM group. What does that mean? Are they a K-pop group? They're so peak, but they're not being marketed correctly? Are they a K-pop group or are they just like a girl group? Just British pop. Oh, I mean, I love that because I'm actually was such a big Little Mix fan, but like they never really like they were like there's not that many like Western like girl groups or like Western boy groups recently. There's not a boy group. Okay, they're a boy group called Dear Alice. It's a bit confusing. But okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, there really hasn't been a big one since One Direction, and you guys know I was a pretty big One Direction fan back in the day. I don't know if I'm still, I'm probably still not in that phase of life, but you know. Just love to mess around in a good way, not in a negative way. Thanks for clarifying. It's supposed to be a global group, but the other entertainment company switched it. What even? Okay, I see. The collaboration between SM and Gamma Record. Oh, Gamma. So they're like white? Is that so? They sing in English. They're white, or is it just like, or they're just British? I guess they're just British, right? I shouldn't say white. 4 to 5 is white. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Just like One Direction. One member is mixed. I see. Okay. Maybe they're just trying to make One Direction again, surely, right? Yeah, I never like in the West, like we just never had that many boy bands or girl bands, right? Like recently, like in this like generation. Like obviously there's a lot in the 90s and stuff, but recently there was just like Little Mix, and they were never that popular in America, which is unfortunate. And then there's One Direction, obviously, which was like really big, but there really wasn't anyone like there was other groups, but nothing on the level of One Direction. Day 574, I'm waiting for Misha to listen to XG. Look, but I've been listening to Junie, listening to BB. Yeah. What I'm saying, you know? I listened to Kendrick. They're just not that popular. They're getting big in the UK, but not internationally. That seems like it's how it seems like the UK just really likes girl groups and boy groups more than the rest of the world, right? Like, that's how it feels. Cause like Little Mix is so great. Like Little Mix are so talented, and they were so successful in the UK. Like they're extremely successful in the UK, but they're just like in America, nothing. Like, but to be fair, that was partly like the way they're promoting it. They're just terrible at promoting them in America and stuff. But yeah, it just seems like it's more popular in the UK. It's the same company that created One Direction, which is the origin of this new boy group, like Simon Cowell's company. We had NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Boys to Men, New Edition, B2K, Pretty Ricky. I only know some of those, but yeah, they had they had a lot. But and that's what I mean, like recently, like of my generation or like younger, right? Because like Little Mix was big in like the 2010s, right? And One Direction was also big in the 2010s, but there really isn't anyone else. Like there's like Fifth Harmony, sort of. Not Simon Cowell. I see. Hybe's obviously trying to make their best to make the K-pop standard more popular, so they're a global group. I don't know why the other record didn't follow that. What do you mean K-pop standard? But like I don't know why they need to do that as well, because like K-pop is so popular in the like K-pop is more popular in the West. Like no offense, I love Little Mix, but like say like Blackpink is like infinitely more successful in global markets than Little Mix was, right? So it's like, do you need that? Like you could just have K-pop. Like there's obviously there doesn't really seem to be a market in for like Western groups, you know, like vocal groups. Like it just doesn't seem to take off unless you're like one in a million, like One Direction. Um, K-pop's training standards, monthly evaluation, strict training. I don't know. I feel like that's. I think like. I mean, I'm not like a marketing expert, but I feel like there must be a reason that these kind of groups and stuff are not as popular. Like I could never see like a Western group with like 12 members becoming like popular, you know? I think like yeah, it has to be it probably has to be like 5 or less. And I feel like they need a lot of like individual appeal. Like each individual member needs appeal. Cuz I think people in the West like knowing like individual members, you know? Um SM takes care of promotion in Asia and Gamma in the West. I see. It's taking them a year to give Cat's Eye an album. Right, right. Yeah, I haven't been following those kind of groups or anything like that. I know they had like a documentary, but apparently there's a lot of like controversy about the documentary and like who they ended up debuting. But I didn't really quite understand that. And Lee, thank you so much for the 2 years. 2 years of listening to me yap, of course. Of course. A great way to spend 2 years, but I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. The documentary was so messy. I heard. Of course it was. But like honestly, like I feel like you don't need I feel like you don't need a K-pop trained Western group because like we have K-pop groups, right? Like we literally just have K-pop groups, um, and they're already successful in the UK and in America and stuff like that, you know. Um, and like when you take like I feel like they don't need to be trained in that way. I feel like it's not really it gives like a different vibe because I feel like Little Mix was so like they did so well in the UK, and um like the members are they didn't have any K-pop training, but they can sing better than the majority of idols, and they can dance pretty well too. They don't do like all out K-pop choreography, but they focus more on the singing, and they like it's a bit different. And to welcome in Ratsu, thanks for the 7 months. Katsai is a group you refuse to listen to. Why? And welcome in Zirconia, you refuse to listen to Katsai. You watched the documentary and you disagreed, right? Katsai too popular. What do you mean too popular? You just bought 2 tickets to Blackpink, bro. The Blackpink are more popular than Katsai will ever like Blackpink are on a different level. They're not real K-pop, they're Western. Honestly, my definition of K-pop is the I don't think you can define K-pop. I don't think you can define K-pop by either Korean people in the group or I mean, I feel like ideally, I feel like you'd have like at least one Korean person in the group because it's K-pop. But I don't think you can even define it by singing in Korean, because like a lot of groups these days have like purely English songs or Japanese songs or whatever. I really think it's just like I think it's just the industry. I think K-pop is not like a art form or like a thing. I think it's just a industry. And I think it's really defined by like the entertainment companies and the way they procure and produce these idols, That's my opinion. The plan was to make a global group to reach K-pop to a global standard, having them train under a label. I don't think you can make K-pop global, man. I really don't. I don't think Western artists, like the Western music industry is so different. I don't think they can take it over in that way, Like the closest thing we have to that is like an audition show, but that's really not really the same thing. That's different. You were a Blackpink fan before they blew up. Really? Weren't they always successful? Cat's Eye was made by a K-pop giant though. I mean, it doesn't mean they'll be successful. I mean, I'm not saying they're unsuccessful by any means, but obviously like Blackpink is like, like Blackpink and like BTS and stuff they just have like a different level of like success, right? You're lost in the sauce. You've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 all day. How's it going, man? How is your experience? I've been Zirconia has been updating me on his Baldur's Gate experience. You turned her down. You're waiting for Halson. Are you gonna sleep with Halson when he's a bear? Actually, Lizelle died on mine. She might have gotten killed by someone, and I might have not stopped it. So it really wasn't my fault. I just didn't stop. I just didn't stop anything. It just happened. You're fine. You're a Blackpink fan before you knew how popular they were. I don't think that's. You're just like Zirconian. You guys have more in common than you would like to admit. Zirconian would do the same thing. As a hipster. The deer is like a letter to the fans, and Alice stands for a love I can't explain. It just sounds weird to me. But I'm used to K-pop group names being like really weird. We just a missing 8th member of XG. 2 Maya's in there. I could be an XG. Let's be real. They would have to give me like a stage name though. Oh, they could give me a stage name. It could be Michu. Cause like that could be me. I speak English. I'm Japanese. I could be in the group. That could be me. Cat's Eye is definitely getting really popular in the US. Like Cat's Eye pre-debut was really, really, really well. That's good. That's good. Good for them. You will not comment on that question. Did they give you a choice? Like he's like, okay, it's time. Do you want me in bear form or do you want me in human form? And then you get to choose. Like, does he judge you? Like he's like, oh, you want the bear form? Like, you good? Like, you downloaded your mods for Stardew last night. Got to get all the achievements on that. Which mods did you download? Blackpink stands since debut. Of course, I only got into K-pop in 2019 or 2018, I would say, and it's from Blackpink. I'm used to K-pop being near weird, illit, twist, H1 key. Yeah, exactly. Some of them are like math formulas. You listened to some Korean shoegaze the other day, so I'm basically part of this conversation. Fair enough. Fair enough. You don't know, but you'll surely find out. Okay, let me know how. I'm not gonna do that, so let me know. I have no part of this Halson thing, but let me know. I'm really. Me and Gail are. Me and Gail are close. You know, like he told me about his past. I only understood about half of it, but he told me, and he confessed. He confessed his like deep dark secret that he's gonna like explode and like destroy a town, which is like, I guess everyone does this. But yeah, it's just, yeah, we haven't, nothing has happened, but I just feel kind of weird about it. I don't know. Like, I turned off like the nudity and like the whatever, like I can't remember what the setting is called, but like I just feel weird. Like, why am I like I understand it's part of the game, and like I understand that it's just like it's just fun, it's just silly, but like I just feel weird being like, oh, I'm gonna play a video game and I'm gonna like trigger this. You know, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, is this a dating game? Like, I like dating games until a point, and then I just feel weird, you know? Like, I like the talking and stuff like that, but then after a while, I'm like, why am I doing this in a video game? Like, this just feels weird. I just cannot get over. I can't get past that on my own personal side. You downloaded many mods. Fair enough. Even Act 2 right now, you don't like it as much as Act 1. Yeah, I'm very curious how the story goes. Cause like I'm pretty strict on like writing quality and stuff. So far, it's quite enjoyable. Like I like, for me, it's like the main thing in stories is like characters. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like if the characters are likable and interesting. And they don't have to be likable, but they have to be like interesting. So that's usually my main thing. So as long as I stay like that's okay. The Leahy song is chill too. Oh yeah, Kalani put me on Only. Oh, that was like the song of the year for me. It's so good. I know you don't see it, but you literally look so much like Carmen. It's insane. I mean, thank you. Thank you. Okay, everyone, look up Carmen from Hearts to Hearts and tell me if she looks like me. Because I do not see it. Because I can never see it. Because people have said different, different idols look like me. Like, I got this, like once a month. Someone comes in and like, oh, you look like this idol. And I never see it. I've never found a person that I'm like, oh, that person looks like me, you know? You have been banned from YouTube when gaming with friends. Apparently, I'm too distracted watching K-pop music videos. Ratsy, don't let it take over your life, man. All her songs is chill. People just too judgy of her. Of Leahy? Why? If likable was a requirement, chatter name would be banned by now. You could really put anyone's name in there, huh? Actually, that's not true. But yeah, it's I just like good character. I just like good characters, you know. So it's like for me, like okay, when it comes to shows and media or anything like that, it's just like for me, it's like 90% the characters, 10% the plot. Like most of the time, I'm not that concerned about the plot. Like if the plot is like nonsense, then like or like really like terrible, then like fair enough. But like as long as the characters are good, I usually don't mind too much. Cause like you guys know, like I'm not playing Baldur's Gate for the plot. Like I could care less about wizards and orcs and where are all these people I don't even know. And like the mind flayer plot, like I actually don't care. Because no offense. So I like the mind flayers. I think they're cool, but I don't really like. I'm like, oh, I have this mind flayer in my mind. Don't care. Miju looks like Maya from X. You're just saying that because we have the same name, man. If I'm dead playing Counter Strike, I shouldn't be expected to pay attention. That's true. That's true. It's like when when you're in the death timer, it's like, what do you do? H2H has been totally a fun, interesting ride, but totally no drama and hate at all. I mean, okay, the thing is, I hate following K-pop drama because like 99% of the time it's something really stupid. It's like, this person said, um, good night instead of good morning, and now everyone's mad at them. And you're like, bro, like, what does this matter at all? Like, and then there's like 1% of the time where actually the drama is like really bad. It's like criminal, you know? But like everything else is like really stupid. That's like, I just cannot be bothered. CS sucks that you can't even banter when you're dead because someone's got to focus. Yeah, I can't play games like that. Me just playing it to date Gil. I mean, that's part of it, yes. But Gil's so nice. He's just very he's just very friendly, you know? Hotel Deluna disappointed me last night. IU didn't let Koo go crazy, and then IU's forcing that ghost girl to marry someone she doesn't want to. I don't remember the details of the Hotel Deluna plot. I'm sorry. Hearts to Hearts 2 songs are good, and then you look at the Chase's choreo, and then everything falls apart because why is one member pushed to the back during the main part of the choreo? Is it like one of those groups where like it has to be like a triangle, and then like one person has to be in the back because of like the number of members? And welcome in, sir. Hope you're doing well today. Gil is the worst one. No, he's nice. He's nice. I think there's like types of people, you know? It's like you either like the nice boy Gil or you like Astarion, you know? At least for women, I feel like for people who like men, it's like those two. But I'm kind of curious about Astarion, so I'm like trying to get to know him. But every time I do something nice, he doesn't like it. So he's like, it's just I'm like, bro, like you need to get over yourself. But he's very like I don't know how to see like the when I'm playing on controller, it's like I'm trying to like you can't really see like how much they like you. So but I'm pretty sure he doesn't like me that much because oh my god, he was so mean to me. He was so mean to me after I cleared out the goblin camp in Baldur's Gate. He was like oh my god, what a nice celebration. It would be nice to have some quality time with someone. And I was like I wasn't hitting on him. I was like, oh cool, like you have fun with that. And he was like, oh, but not with you. Ew, that's disgusting. I would never. And then he like made like vomiting sounds. I was like, bro, like I didn't even ask. Like, did I ask? Like, why are you saying that unprompted? Like, it's so mean. It was so mean. Formations are so awkward. I mean, sometimes that's how it works with like if there's like a weird amount of members, you know. Gonna run another playthrough when the new subclasses drop. Oh, are they adding even? There's already too many. He keeps eating my shoe. True. Astarion is walking around barefoot right now because Gil ate his shoes. It's not his fault though. I mean, actually, I just heard his backstory. It's kind of his fault. Women love a handsome thug. Gil's not a thug. He's a nice boy. I would date Will over Astarion or Gil. Will is kind of boring. I brought him into my party because I thought he was handsome, but then like he's kind of boring. Gil is aggressive with men. Death to him. Is it only with men? I thought it was just with everyone because of the bug. Over Astarion for sure, but Gil is pretty nice. Are you talking about Will? Why are you playing controller? Because I cannot play on mouse. It's so hard. Shadowheart's really likable. Like she's just very um she's very nice, but she's also very like self-assured. Um but yeah, I don't know. Stream some Baldur's Gate 3. I want to watch this chaos. I mean, you don't want to watch me play on mouse. Like I literally like I cannot figure out how to control the camera and move around at the same time. I like move and then I like move the camera and then I move and then like some tree or like some wall is like in the way and then I'm like I can't see anything and then it like unlocks and then I'm like walking off the screen and then I'm like what I can't play like this. And like I cannot see anything in my surroundings when I play on with a keyboard and mouse. I don't know why. And like I've played League of Legends, but I think it's like in League of Legends the camera is fixed. Like or sorry, not the camera is fixed, but like the camera is only from one angle. It's like you're playing League of Legends, but the camera keeps tilting. Like I'm like, I cannot do that. Like I can barely play League of Legends. And then like it's like adding an extra dimension. I cannot do it. And there's even like a up and down tilt, and I can't figure out how to do that part. We'll just in my party because Eldritch Blast that does a lot of damage. I think a lot of people can do Eldritch Blast. Jack keeps getting mad at me though because I use all my spell slots like immediately. He's like, stop using magic missile. Like you know it like doesn't recharge. I'm like, I can't figure out which ones recharge and which ones don't. So I just use like my spells immediately and then I just start skipping turns. Because I can't be bothered. Your dark urges are coming out. I don't think I could do an evil playthrough. Every time something comes up, I have to do the nice option. I can't. He's a nice guy, but he just doesn't do it for me. I mean, no, Gail's a nice guy, and I like him. He's like entertaining, right? He's very charismatic. But Will, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't talked to him enough to get like his backstory. But he's told me so much stuff, and it's like I'm not that interested. I don't know. Um, it's just something you got to get used to. I cannot. I cannot. I'll be okay with you on controller if you see. Controller's a lot more user friendly, I would say. Like for people not used to these types of games, I think controller and especially like it makes the UI so much easier. Because when you play on keyboard and mouse, the UI is like really overwhelming. And I'm like, I cannot figure out how to and like it's hard to pick stuff up because like it's like there's like this like tiny little like small like vial on like the table and it's like you have to pick it up but you have to like click on it to pick it up but it's so small. I'm like, how do you like I'm like clicking on each individual thing on the table to pick it up. I'm like, I cannot be bothered to pick up all these items, you know. You knocked a boss into the lava, had to jump in to loot him. Why'd you jump in, man? Just don't loot them. Not developing the motor skills to play a computer game is insane. Some people didn't grow up playing games, man. Especially keyboard and mouse. I only got my PC for the first time, like, in 2021. Hover over the spell that tells you if it needs long rest or short rest. I don't want to read every single spell, though. I cannot be bothered. I'm just gonna use the same spell every time. Like, it's either this, or I skip every turn, okay? Like, I'm already, like, this is the range. I skip every turn, or I use one or two spells. Okay, that's the bar. The bar does not extend past this part. Midori versus the Horde before the boss was a level 7 spell. I don't have level 7 spells, but yeah, that happens constantly. Cause like there'll be like a 1 HP enemy, and then like I'll use 3 magic missiles on it, and then Jack will be like, "Bro, why'd you do that?" Like, stop using your magic missiles on the enemy when it's literally about to die. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know. The irony of Will not being charismatic when charisma is his main stat. Look, a silly little number cannot make him likable. Like, he's not unlikable. He's just kind of boring. I don't know. What do you like? You can be nice, but you don't have to be boring, you know? Like, he just has, like, his personality is just very bland. And I think, for me, it's like, Shadowheart has the best personality, I think. Because, like, she's nice, but she's not she's not like too nice. Like she's very self-confident and she kind of like teases you sometimes. I think it's fun because I was like talking about the deal with the devil thing and she was like, "Oh, what do you think?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I think we shouldn't take it." And then she was like, "Oh, but do you agree?" And then I'm like, "Oh, but oh, you're right. Like maybe we should take it." And she's like, "I made you doubt yourself." And then I'm like, "Oh, you're okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I won't take the deal." And she was like, "There you go. You got it. It sucks when someone makes you doubt yourself, huh?" I'm like, "Girl, like she's just messing with me. She's just messing with me," which is fun. I like our dynamic. Me and Shadowheart have matching outfits. It's very cute. Um, Not reading in a D&D game is crazy. There's too many things, man. Like there's so much. Like you have to admit, in one turn, there's so many things, right? Me just playing real D&D would be wild. I think that came up before at some point when I was talking to, um, when I was talking to Ernie. She was like, "Oh my god, playing with you would be a disaster." Or she was nicer about it, but it was kind of that. Meiji can over melee the enemy. I don't have a melee. Like I want to tell you to hit with your staff only. I can't. I'm a bard. I usually control myself and Gale. And now I think I might take Astarion too. I think I'm ready to take Astarion as well. But Jack changed his class. But I think I could just hit them now. Meiji cast a tier 6 spell on a goblin. No, I only have tier 2 and 3. But I just do that. What I do every turn is I do a firebolt or a range attack, or I do a fairy fire. Or I cast invisible on Astarion. Because I think he likes being invisible. I think it's fun for him. Because he likes being like sneaky, you know? I just do that. That's my order. If 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 I have invisible, then I use invisible. If I have fairy fire, I use fairy fire. And then if I don't have anything, I just skip my turn. But sometimes I use firebolt. Lizelle has a horrible personality, but she's kind of cute. What? You think she's kind of cute? You good? I think we have different tastes in women. I don't know about her. Even ignoring the green part, I don't think she's kind of cute. But I also don't think Shadowheart is kind of cute. I don't see it. I don't see the physical appeal, but I see the personality appeal of Shadowheart. Jack is already yelling at me. Jam, I summoned those skeletons on her too. Yeah, you don't want to play with me, or you don't even watch me play. You do have some spells that are free that don't cover any slots. Yeah, there's like cantrips, right? That's okay. That's the thing. You have to admit, okay? You guys might be familiar with whatever kind of RPG or like D&D or whatever. But every turn there's like different things, right? There's like you have to move in the turn and then you have to like you can do a spell or you have to like there's like an action item or then there's like there's like spells and then there's like you have to like run away, like if you want to you can't just run away, and then there's like weird reactions, like there's already so much. Like for me it's like turn-based. I actually like turn-based in the sense of like Pokemon, but then like in this one like you have to like move on a turn base, which is I think is really annoying because like sometimes everyone spends their entire turn like just moving, and then once you move you can't do anything. It's like what is the point? Everyone just spent their turn doing a dash, you know? I'm like why are we doing this? You should always have firebolt. It's a free spell. Yeah, I know that. But I like using fairy fire. Lizelle is kind of cute. I don't see it, guys. Do I just need like a male gaze? Like I don't see it. You're already an 8-man run. Oh my god. How do you even get 8 people together, man? Use your monk to mop up low health enemies 3 punches per turn. I think Jack is playing a monk. I want to watch Major play. Seems like when she puts Magikarp as a party leader. I feel like I couldn't play with like controlling 4 people. Because right now I'm controlling like 2, maybe 3, but I skip a lot of turns because it's boring. It's boring. I just skip my turns. Baldur's Gate 3 was my first D&D, but it was so good. I'm invested in learning it. Yeah, I think you guys know I'm not like a strategic guy, you know? It's tough for me. I played D&D for like 4 years before Baldur's Gate. Damn. That's how D&D is. You love sorcerer, your favorite class. What the hell is the difference between a wizard and a sorcerer and a cleric? Like, there's too many classes. And you're saying they're adding more subclasses? Like, why? And welcome in, Jay. How are you doing? Miju plays 1, Jack plays 3. No, right now it's Miju plays 3, Jack plays 4. We keep adding people. And like for a while I was just controlling 1. I was just controlling myself. But then I'm taking on Gale because it's annoying switching everyone back and forth. And then I've taken on Astarion as well. But I think I'm fine. But I think I'm gonna skip some turns. Your current party is 3 melees and Shadowheart. Yeah, I don't really know which ones are melee. More subclasses is more fun. Oh yeah, and then there's also like the advantage thing. There's like advantage, and then there's like, yeah, like some of the moves like have like a certain miss rate or whatever. That part is okay because that makes sense. It's like Pokemon, right? And then, but then like, yeah, there's too many mechanics. Like I feel like I can deal with like max 3 mechanics, you know? Like even in Pokemon, you guys know I don't engage with half of the mechanics in Pokemon. More subclasses is more fun. But it takes like you level up and then there's like a list of like 50 things and you're like, "Oh my god, I cannot." I just don't bother with leveling up. I haven't even done the worm things. I don't think I need it. Cleric is a religious group. Wizards learn their magic at school like Harry Potter. Just like Harry Potter. Sorcerers are born with magic. So who's a sorcerer? Cleric is a religious group. I don't. It seems redundant. You been better on shift again? Yeah, working is never fun. I hope it goes by quickly. Lysel, Karlach, and your monk are melees. Monk. People always made fun of me because of how I said monk instead of monk. And everyone was like, this came up in Breath of the Wild. Like, people were like, why are you saying it like that? It's not my fault. I'm sorry. That's your party? It's Lysel, Karlach, and Shadowheart? Your current party is Rogue, me, Gale, Lysel, and Shadowheart. Okay. Fair enough. Pokemon is a little complicated for real. It is. There's actually a lot going on behind the scenes, you know. I love watching like I've been watching a lot of like challenge runs. I watched one recently where they did like a mod where every Pokemon is level 100. Like every trainer has level 100 Pokemon. And the strategies when they do Nuzlocke are really entertaining because like the AI works in a very specific way. So you can like exploit it. We just skip turns in Pokemon. No, you don't need to skip turns in Pokemon. You just pick one super effective move and you just do that over and over. No one is sorcerer in Baldur's Gate. What? Why does that exist? When's Miju do that iron what is it called? Ironmon? Something like that, right? I couldn't even do a normal Nuzlocke. I failed mine. Those battles probably wouldn't last long if every Pokemon was 100. No, because your Pokemon aren't 100. Only their Pokemon are 100, so it's really tough. And then they change the routes, so it's a gauntlet every time. So you fight every trainer that's in this area at once, like back to back to back, and you can't heal in between. So it's like really hard. It's unfair. Yeah, I mean, that's what Pokemon people do, man. They're just out here doing like really difficult things. There's several classes that don't have companions, but you can just change them if you wanted, right? I haven't interacted with that stuff. All I know is I'm a bard and I can cast bardic inspiration whenever I want. That's what I know. And then I play a little song on my guitar, and then they get like a little circle around them. Don't know what it does, but it does something. I'm assuming it's helpful. It's a class you can be, but none of the playable characters are sorcerer. I see. First year bard actual support Andy. It's because like you can avoid combat. Like you could just talk to people and it's like persuasion, roll a 15. And then it's like you get plus 12. And I'm like, nice. I rolled a 35 the other day on my persuasion. I'm gonna do a druid playthrough at some point, but I think I'll beat the game first. I was considering between druid and bard, yeah. Because I thought I could turn into an animal, and I was like, that's kind of nice. I just got a dog. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I found this dog, and it came to my party. What's the sign behind you say? Because you're blocking it. Oh, it's backwards, but it says Running Man. Running Man. I love Running Man. I got it at the Running Man place. Where you do like random baby challenges. It was not fun. You wanna watch me to do Baldur's Gate 3, but no skipping combat. I actually might play it. I might play it through in like my own time, and apparently there's no mod to skip combat, but there is a mod. You can download the cheats mod, and then you can like one shot everyone, and like you can do it so you don't take damage and you one shot everyone, which is the closest you can get to skipping combat. Scratch. I know, the dog is so cute. I talk to... Oh, Zirconia will be happy about this. I talk to every rat I find. Because the very first rat I talked to, I had an in-depth conversation with it. And then like after that, I talk to every rat. Legendary show, literally my childhood. It's so good, but then Kwang Soo left, and then my favorite was Somin, and she left last year, and it has not been the same since. Like after Kwang Soo left, they had a bit of a rough patch, and it's like it was not the best, but I was surviving. But then Somin left too, and it's like I cannot survive now. Yeah, it's really and it's not the same. It's not the same. We do love rats, exactly. Like companion of pets. I've seen Pet Scratch's Shadow Heart, so she's the best companion. Of course she would. And Wakamin Angel, pizza, Misha. I want pizza. That sounds delicious. So up in the same, but I'm happy to know the members are more than content. I know. Remember seeing your grandma? What? Your grandma was on Running Man? Dumb. Like in the background, or did she like play? Knowing bros over Running Man. That's just because you like idols, man. In terms of like quality of a variety show, nothing tops Running Man. Old Knowing Bros is so funny. I mean, Knowing Bros always has a guest, right? And I think Running Man, it's like like a pure variety show. It doesn't need guests. In fact, a lot of times the idol episodes are not the best. There's episodes where they're at a Hanok village trying to order food without being seen. My grandma's in the background. What? That's crazy. I would honestly, when I was in Korea, I was like, I want to find them. You know, like I was like, if I could see them. Like honestly, I'm a big K-pop fan, right? And I'm like, but honestly, I would rather meet a member of Running Man than like Blackpink. Like you guys have no idea. I love Running Man so much. Like even like any member of Running Man, I would meet them over any idol or like actress, even like IU, you know? Running Man had more idols, actors, and athletes. I love the athlete ones. The athlete ones are really fun. Um, the only word I can think of, xenophone. That kind of sounds like xenomorph, but like also kind of sounds like xenophobe. Both are bad. I guess xenomorph is good. And welcome in, social. How are you? Though when you're here, it's surprising the celebs you'll meet. I didn't meet anyone, man. I didn't see anyone. I might have not recognized people though. Especially around Central Seoul now. It's good to see. There's actually a lot of celebrities, you know? Like there's like it's like how many comedians can there be? There's like there's like so many. Old knowing bros, the members are hilarious. I think because they're old comedians, so they just play off each other. Yeah, I think like people with like good variety sense are always the best, right? Because like idols can be quite funny, but they're not consistently like they're not consistently able to run the show like a comedian would be, you know? Exfoliator was good, yeah. And they started plugging Fortnite on Knowing Brothers. What? You guys remember when Momo was dating the guy from Knowing Bros? You guys remember that? That was a trip. And Kangsu stole Kim Jong-kook's shorts and put it on the mic stand in the water. I love Kangsu's antics. Like it's crazy. Or when they kept like they had a period where they just kept pulling down each other's pants. Like I'm like, what are you guys doing? But sometimes there's like really stupid slapstick comedy, but sometimes it's kind of funny. So far you've run into a few idol groups. You don't know most of the groups. Simply by going to the store. I mean, when you think about it, there's so many idols, right? Like there's so many idols, and not all of them are like super super big, but there's a lot. Like honestly, there's just a lot of celebrities. Even here too, like even in the West, like there's probably like there's a lot of celebrities, but like the majority of them you would not recognize from the street. And the only way you'd recognize them is like if people are like crowding around them. Teacher, yeah, but he was like really old, right? And everyone was like, "Momo, you okay?" But I guess she was like a grown woman, so it's like fair enough. She was like 25. Was she, or was she like younger than that? I don't remember. It was a bit weird. Got into a crazy accident that broke his knee or ankle. Like he's always dancing on Knowing Bros, like someone's lying. That happened to Kwang, so he broke his ankle and then he went back on Running Man on the cast. Yeah, I have no idea. The first time you met a celeb in Seoul near my home city, freaked out, and I was like, "Oh great, don't film me." Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just don't really. I don't know. I feel like I don't really care about like meeting celebrities and stuff like that because it's like I like their music or I like their work or whatever, but I wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, I need to like speak to them directly, you know? Like, oh, what do I gain from this? But I know one time Ji Suk-jin was in Vancouver, and people were like, we saw him around. I was like, damn, I missed it. He was at the mall. I could have said hi. But yeah, I didn't see him. But I'm sure if you go to LA, you can meet Kim Jong-kook. I'm sure if you go to K-Town in LA, I'm sure he'll be there. I'm sure you'll find him. If I meet them, that could shatter the impossible image you have built for them in my mind. That's probably a good thing for you, Ratsu. Can you be a really K-pop fan if you didn't try learning Korean in case you'd meet your fave? I was learning Korean so I could watch Running Man without subtitles. Really? What is like the K-pop idol like Ratty level fan equivalent of Running Man. Like I don't know what that is. I'm like I told my Pilates instructor that I'm really obsessed with Running Man. She was like, "Oh my god, are you like a middle-aged woman?" I'm like, "Yes." um, the only case of you with Jay Park and Chunga from fans. That's all you need, man. You met the legends. And welcome in, Knife. How are you? That emote looks like you have devil horns. That's exactly what it is. We are, we are. It's a heart, but we're also evil. You're not a super fan, Ratsy. Ratsy. It's time to get over the denial. You are obsessed. You don't need to know their birthdays for that. Um, you missed out on BB. Oh, I should go to BB concert. Didn't you say she kisses girls or something? That could be me. Y'all want to learn Korean? I could teach you some stuff. I can speak Korean like a baby. Does that count? Because the grammar for Korean and Japanese is like the same. So which was very nice. But then I kind of just gave up because I was like, I'm never going to be able to learn Korean enough to watch Running Man. I'm not obsessed. You didn't watch Lisa Hot Wings interview for like 2 days. Right. Right. I can even tell you Miju's birthday. You don't know? You know it's Taylor Swift's birthday, right? And you're such a Swiftie. Did you just call me? Did you just call me a baby? I can. Like I told you, my Korean is very bad. But I could recognize that. Yeah, when I made my name, I didn't realize that. I totally forgot that Miju is like a Korean name. Cause like there's like Miju, like the idol. I didn't even consider this. And then there's also the connection to Riju. That's the connection to Riju from Breath of the Wild, and the people were asking about that too. And I'm like, oh my god, it might have been like subconsciously in my mind because like I was like watching Sixth Sense, like close to the time, which has Miju in it, and I didn't even think about it. So it might have been in my mind. Someday in December, like 25th, on Christmas. Miju's Japanese is only slightly better than our Korean. That's not true. You also didn't take into account your retirement from games. What? Take into account what? Minju, Minji. True. Oh, Miju. Oh, in my name. I see. Yeah, that's true. I didn't anticipate it. But I'm a gamer right now. I'm playing Baldur's Gate. So sad you missed XG and Espa here. It's okay. They'll come back. They're still young enough. They haven't hit 29 yet. It's quite a common name, not gonna lie. No. It's okay. I have a multicultural Twitch name. I have a Japanese I have a Japanese name and I have a Korean name. Let's keep it family friendly, Knife. Maybe say it in a more palatable way. Miju, Riju. Exactly. All of those things. You're playing Baldur's Gate just on a stream. I know. I don't know. But it's like very story. I don't like the the combat. I don't know. If you're not unlocking the short dialogue options, are you really gaming? I'm not. I'm actually quite tall in the game, so I didn't get those options. You got quite a few names too. Mixed race problem. My name is actually like I don't have a Japanese name. It's quite common. It's not very common for Japanese people to have Japanese names. So like my name is Maya, and it's like both. It's both an English name and a Japanese name. So it's I consolidated those. But the problem with like Korean, like I think so you know when people add like so when people would call me say like my name was Miju, they would go like Mijuya, you know. But then my name ends with ya already. So like, would you say like Maya ya? So it's like that maybe my name just doesn't work, and like my name is 2 syllables. So like it's kind of working for Korean, but it's also like, do they say Maya ya? Like that sounds weird. It sounds like Ayaya. Joke filled. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You could say it in a more less vulgar way. Um, that's a skipping combat and not reading. I don't read the combat stuff, but I read all the dialogues. Your name doesn't really match your race either. Fair enough. But spelled Maya. Yeah, some people spell with a J. Sorry, I'm like completely lost in the chat. But your Japanese name was Mario. It is. It is. It's a secret. It's funny watching English speakers try to pronounce all your names. Jaeon, Damien, Zukai, Kang. What? You have that many names? That's kind of cool. You know lots of Chinese-born people with multiple names for different situations? Really? Not just an English name and a Chinese name? What's the other situation? Mayaya reminds me of Ayaya by Ice One. They have a song called Ayaya? Oh yeah, they do. They do. Basically name for Korean family, name for Chinese family, and name for English family. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, if you're Korean and Chinese, then you'd have a Korean name and a Chinese name. That is confusing. But I feel like, I don't know. I'm actually like, with Chinese names, I understand having an English name because a lot of Chinese names are very difficult to pronounce for English speakers, right? Which is like completely valid. But with Korean names, I think you could just keep your name. Like I'm like, let the white people pronounce your name. It's not that hard. Like I feel like a lot of Korean names are not that hard to pronounce, you know? And like they can do it. Just let them, you know? Wasn't Sejong the actress? She's from IOI. I love Sejong. Sejong is one of my favorite K-pop artists. I have a bunch of her songs in my playlist. Your Mandarin teacher gave you a Chinese name? Really? What is it? I'm not able to pronounce it. Chinese names are hard. Your mom gave up teaching me Mandarin because I couldn't get the tones. I know. I had some friends who spoke Cantonese, and they kept trying to teach me words, and like I can't remember what it was. I think I was trying to say like "you're welcome" or something, and then they're like, "Oh, but what you're saying means neutered," and I was like, "I'm saying the same thing as you," and they're like, "No, you're saying neutered." I'm like, how could those things be the same word? I don't. If I mess up saying "you're welcome," I'm just saying neutered. Like it doesn't make that seems inconvenient, you know? I knew a Cantonese dude with the extra name on top of that because him and his siblings were all named the same name. Really? That's very confusing. Imagine all your kids being named the same name. How would you differentiate them? You give up on your goal eventually learning Chinese after hearing Yuki say how hard it is? I mean, if you really want to learn Chinese, then don't let it stop you. I'm pretty sure when I was younger, I called my mom a fish or something because of the tone. I know, it's annoying. It's really hard. It's like a completely different way of approaching pronunciations, right? So it's very hard for non-tonal speakers to grasp. Because like when I repeat after my friend or whatever, like I'm like that sounds the same, and they're like it's not the same. Ocean Orca, was it true? Remember well, it was Bao Lei Ming. That's cool. Monster Hunter is out. That's true. I know Ricky hasn't even played it though. Like Ricky said he can't play it yet. He was the one pushing it on me. So if Ricky hasn't played it yet, then I don't have I'm safe. I'm safe. You know Ricky you're gonna play, but I'm gonna play like when Ricky plays, you know? But I have to wait. But yeah, I'm glad I have only one name because technically, I mean, I kind of have two names at this point because like a lot of people call me Miju, right? But like I think it's very confusing. It's very confusing because like after a while when I stream, so many people are calling me Miju on stream versus in real life, right? So then like after sometimes I kind of forget my name, you know? I'm like sometimes I'm like, what is my name? It's confusing having people call you different names. And then like responding. And then but then I feel like I can switch names easily. Like when I played a lot of I was really into Wilder for a while and I only played Caitlyn. And then after a while, I feel like if someone says Caitlyn in public, I'm like, that's me. But then I'm like, wait, that's not me. But like everyone calls you by your champion name in League of Legends, right? So I was like, oh, I'm getting confused with my own name. When I was learning Mandarin with your mom, she legit slammed her hands on the table. That stupid egg. Never got taught again. Oh no. She wasn't, maybe she just wasn't cut out to be a teacher. And welcome in, Rizka. Hope you're doing well today. It feels weird to call you Maya. I call one friend by her Twitch name. I've known her for 4 years. Exactly, exactly. It sometimes feels weird to be called Maya in chat though. Like if someone like if someone I don't know comes in and says Maya, I'm like, do I know you? But it's like valid because it's like listed there, you know. Some people prefer using a real name. Went to advanced Mandarin class, but forgot it mostly because I never practiced after high school. I know it's so easy to forget because it's just like it's just like it's just like if you didn't like grow up with it, it just goes out the window. After being called Jay and Jaeon because I live in Korea, when my non-Korean family calls me Damien or Zika, it takes 2 days to respond. I know, it's confusing. That's why I'm like, I'm a big believer of like I'm a big believer in just letting people use like foreign names and then like people can just learn how to pronounce it. Like, come on. Obviously it's like everyone's personal choice to use like the English name or not, but I'm very much like okay with people using like their Korean name or whatever. Thing with Miju Gamer most appropriate, obviously. The whole username in every situation, Miju. That's when I'm in trouble. People are calling me pulling out the full name. Colin doesn't like to call me by my first name. Yeah, I'd feel weird calling you anything but Kalani at this point. Miju Yaps. If you could change your name, what would you pick? Well, okay, if you guys didn't know my name, what would you think my name is? So it was a fun question to ask. If you looked at me, what would you guess my name is? Not Mishu, come on. Even trying to tell her that I might rebrand. You would change it to Yongsub? It's very unique. Yeah. Oh, my music paused. Gertrude, get out of here. I could live with that. You can call me Gertie. That's fine. I would change my first name, but you were named after your great grandpa. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I think you were called Amber or Cleo. Minju or Minji? I'm not Korean. Although it's like fair enough, you know. Every time I walk into H Mart, I get greeted in Korean. I'm just used to it. I'm just like, hello. Every time I go to the checkout, I'm like, hello. English. Give me Caitlyn vibe. That's me, Caitlyn from Arcane. Major looks like Emily. Oh yeah, no, I've gotten that. I've gotten Emily. I see that. A super fan of Minji or Minju. I think Minju is nice. I think Minju is a nice name. Even I ask for Korean or English when I visit Korean stores outside of Korea. I don't know why I understand. Yeah, why? I get spoken to in Korean so much. Every time I walk into a Korean restaurant, if I walk into like a Korean store, literally like. But then if I walk in with a white person, I get immediate English. It's so funny. You get scared of hearing your own language? Oh my gosh. For a while, I think she doesn't work here anymore, but there was like a front desk. The person at the front desk at my apartment was like Japanese. And as soon as she saw me, she was like, "Ah, Nihonjin desu ka?" And I was like, "Oh my god, now I have to speak Japanese." I feel that. Cause like when I speak Japanese with someone I don't know, you have to be like more formal, and I'm not really good with that, so it's annoying. I'm like, it'd be easier if we spoke in English. 95% of your IRL friends call you really? Is it like a nickname? Do you just really like sushi? It does feel weird when people call you about me by my real name. I think it's just like, because when you're streaming, like think of how many people come to stream, right? Like say like in one stream, say like 30 people chat with me, right? And then like 30 like unique people say hi or whatever. Then I have 30 people calling me Miju. I don't talk to 30 people IRL in a week, you know? So it's like I have way more people calling me Miju than I do calling me my name. And Miju told her that Miju only knows. Miju told her that Miju only. I said it in third person. Yeah, only knows 10-year-old Japanese. That's true. You tried Japanese, usual result, you failed. No, I think you can do it though. You can do it because like the grammar is so similar. Code switching is jarring. Exactly. I think that's what it is. Your best friend calls you spam. I told him it's racist. Hawaiian love and breed the spam. Yeah, I guess a stereotype. And welcome in, Izo. Can you do a backflip? Oh, absolutely. I just don't do it on stream. I'm just a bit shy. But like off stream, constantly doing backflips. We just even talk to 5 people IRL in a week. Yeah, but how many people do you talk to in a week? If I stream 3 days a week, and let's say total, I see like 50 people. Do you see 50 people in a week? No. That's like someone calling me sushi. You know, like out of nowhere. You know, like it's like someone calling me sushi just because I'm Japanese. You know, that would be a little bit racist. It's the same thing. I'm used to it now. Even during your uni days, you carried your friend through a calc course, always call me sushi or sushi sensei. Even now it's weird when people call you Ryan. Yeah, fair enough. I for a while I felt weird using people's usernames in real life, but now it's okay. I think it's because like I didn't really have like I wasn't really in like gaming and like gaming like culture or anything like that. So like I wasn't used to calling people like a gamer tag. Like for me, I was the person like when I first started gaming, I just used my name. Like my username was like first name, last name, you know? Because I didn't realize you're like people just don't do that in like gaming context. So yeah, I only made up a username like Miju when I started streaming. You made spam Mississippi at the time, valid. Do the flip? I will like later, yeah. Are you kind of doing my remote job where I talk to people for work as talking to people IRL? I guess so, yeah, because I talk to people at work. Now Miju's Baldur's Gate 3 character is a cool name. No, it's named Maya. For the immersion? What do you mean? I remember being called Kong Kong in the military when they found out your mother was half Chinese. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's the same in Korea, but in Japan, they're pretty racist towards Chinese people. Like, just like very casually. I guess like xenophobic. Maybe both. Your friend made a joke in high school about normalizing calling people by their Instagram handles, and that's a funny thought. I mean, that's kind of what we do on Twitch, don't we? I was at your full name with Miju Games. Yeah, it is. I still haven't stopped. Yeah. Made some diced terry marinade spam with fried eggs, fried eggs and rice this morning. It's kimchi on the side. I make kimchi fried rice. You talk to 50 people in a week. I guess you're in customer service. That's fair enough. Don't make me hungry. Kalani's always making everyone hungry. Let's be real. Kalani comes to stream and he's like, "Oh, I have Korean barbecue." I'm like, "Stop." As much as we love to deny it, we're so racist here. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Same with Japan. Um, like we always talk about this. Like we always talk about this. Like as much as people, I'm sure Korea gets the same problem these days with like K-pop fans and stuff like that. But like with Japan, with a lot of like weebs, certain types of weebs, like some people are very, um, they're like they don't really consider that Japan is just a country with its own terrible things and problems and stuff like that. Cause like constantly I get asked, like they're like people constantly ask, like I it's not anymore, but um I used to constantly get asked like, oh, like if you're Japanese, like why don't you just go live in Japan? Like it should be so much better. And I'm like, no, that's not really how it works. Um, in around 11:30 when they talk about food, is it timed? Is it a scheduled event? You're a home chef. You are. You are. Perfect. Now when I go to Korea, I can see an interview with K-pop companies and then go have some kimchi with Jay. You can't just go eat kimchi. I don't know what do you mean? Um, when I go to Korea, oh sorry, just read that. Those Yap sessions go from K-pop to gaming to K-pop to life stuff to K-pop and ends on food. That's actually pretty accurate. Yeah, we talk about K-pop a bit. We talk about food a lot. We talk about games, and then we talk about like a really deep life thing. Like we're like, oh, what do you guys think about fame, or what do you guys think about privacy on the internet these days? Then we like to go really deep for some reason. K-pop fans are so annoying when they come. If you're wearing idol merch, no problem. When random people come up to me and call me oppa, oh god. Sometimes someone will come to stream and call me like, sometimes people will come in. This is the immediate ban. Someone calls me like onecha or like onesan. I'm like, bro, like no one does that. It's not the same as like in Korea. Like obviously not to like strangers, but like it's normal to call like people right? Like people well, like oppa or like oni or whatever. But in Japan, it literally means like siblings, like blood siblings. So you just don't do that. Now he wants some kimchi. I have a kimchi fried rice after this. Better than ajashi. True, true. Um, wonder if a kimchi yogurt dip sounds really weird. Kimchi rocks clothing, but yogurt? I don't know about that. I guess they're both fermented. Are they? I can see me getting beat up. You'll just be like really cringe, yeah. It was you. It was Ratsu coming up to you calling you oppa. That doesn't even make sense. Those are both Ratsu. Those are both like from a woman. You know what I mean? There's male equivalent to those. It's like you have to be a woman talking like it's like who you're coming from. Oppa can be used with people who aren't blood, but it's a little weird for randos to call you oppa. Exactly. Um, but yeah, but in Japan it's not like that. Like you cannot use like onecha or like onicha in that way. It literally means siblings. Like you would never call like a friend, no matter how close you are. That. This is why I wouldn't do it. Didn't know that. Exactly. You're not enough of a Korea bit, Ratsu. You gotta get on this. Yeah, I think the titles and stuff in Korean are a bit more complex than they are in Japan. They're a bit more there's more layers to it. In Japan, you could just say everyone's song, right? You just add song, it's polite. But there's a lot more layers. And then if you know them well, you just say like their name. Definitely more complex. There's formality, gender roles. Yeah, exactly. I think Japan has less levels of formality than Korea. So it's a bit more relaxed. It's still not chill. Like cause like that's one of the things I don't like about like Asian culture, like the formality and like the level of speaking you have to do. And it's like, oh, like when you talk to this kind of person, it's like this level of formality, and if you talk to this person, it's like this level of formality. I'm like, literally, like I cannot be bothered. Like, can we all just speak casually to each other, you know? Um, I think like it's silly. And it's very like age based and gender based, right? And it's like really like I don't think this kind of stuff like why do I have to be respectful just because they're older? um I just pull out the gaijin card. I'm like, oh sorry, I was raised in Canada. I don't know how to use this. I'm just gonna talk to you casually, and then people just there you go, it's okay. Um because of how complex it is, you love misusing terminology to annoy someone who's being rude to me. True, true. You had a buddy named Ichi who got out of the Korean service and plays in Valorant with me back then. I wasn't used to Kalani Young. That's cute. That's cute. Um, had a coworker who's older than me, so it was so rude to call them by their first name or call them baby. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I think some people are too strict. I think like younger people are not as strict because a lot of times I meet like younger Japanese people and then they're like, oh, like yeah, I don't care about like formal speaking either. Like let's just talk casually. Like I cannot be bothered with this stuff too. A lot of young people are like that. But some older people are like really strict about it. They're like get really offended, and you're like, just come on. This is so. I'm not like even in the West, I'm not like a traditional person. Like I really hate traditions. Like traditional stuff. I just think it's really gross. Um, it's really not my vibe. So like but it's like 10 times worse in Japan. Oh no, this work for feedback to we're supposed to say to customers, we appreciate your feedback, but when they're sexist or racist, they're just racist to you on the phone? Why? You'll tell them you note their feedback. In what context are they like sexist to you or racist? There's certain traditions I want to ban and refuse to participate, but in others I don't see the harm. Yeah, some are totally fine. Like some are like people can do them if they want. Um, but like, but like, yeah, some are just like and like majority of traditions are very rooted in like very like sexist traditions or like very patriarchal traditions or like so it's like sometimes a lot of them are but like some of them it's like kind of like it's not like that anymore and it's like people can just do it out of their own choice, right? Can you stop calling me on this? You're killing the vibe. someone came in Someone came in once and they said they typed this. They're like hello, one son. And then I was like reading it, I was like, one son? And then I remember Sana replied and she was like, two son. And then like we both did not know what they meant, but they were trying to say one-san. And I was like, it does not translate. um and welcome in QVC, Shrimp on the Barbie. What? You're in the wrong place. This is not down under. You 100% ignore the sexist ones. Yeah, there's a lot of those. Well, work covers sports stuff, so 2 summers ago we got a bunch of feedback about a transgender athlete. The racist is usually, oh, finally someone who speaks English. Oh god. Oh my god. I don't get this because I'm not white, right? But I've heard sometimes from like white people that like when racist people talk to you, they'll like let down their guard, and then they'll think that you're also like racist as well. And then the stuff they say is like they're like, oh, like and then they'll just like they'll say racist stuff to you as if they think that you would agree with them. Obviously, I never get this because I'm visibly not. But I've heard that kind of stuff happens. I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. Tucson, Arizona, you beat me to it. That would have been a good joke, Angel. That would have been good. But yeah, that's really messed up. I didn't realize they could just be. Why would they? It's like a bunch of people come in and complain about, and they call you and be like, complain about the transgender athlete. That's so silly. In a similar combo with your white friends, they had racist people who thought they would agree with their points because they're white. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I never get this, but I wish I could hear it once. Just, I don't know what I would say, but um, Hyundai Tucson. It's too late. It's too late. You can't reuse the joke. Just bust out an Indian accent to follow the stereotype that clearly already have that customer service is in India. You should just tell them you're Indian. Because, like, not every Indian person has an accent. Like, some people are, like, you know? Like, there's a lot of... Like, I'm Japanese. I don't have a Japanese accent, you know? But yeah, they're just... That's annoying you have to put up with that, though. I could never. Like, one of the reasons I could never be a K-pop idol is that I could not put up with the crap that they put up with, you know? Like, if some, like, weirdo came to my fan meet, I would absolutely, like, call them out, you know? Like, I would be like, why are you being such a creep? Like, and I think I would get canceled. Like, I would just get canceled to, like, if someone was like, oh, like, do you do this? And then, like, can you do this, like, whatever? Or some person at the concert or whatever, I would just be like, I could not. I could not sign up for myself. You have a thick Korean accent though. Literally can't pronounce English properly without sounding awful. You can read it and type it really well, but speaking, no chance. I'm sure it's fine. As long as you can be understood, then it's totally fine. But yeah, some words are really tough. Absolutely. They need to be canceled for speaking up. Exactly. We do audits to make sure you're listening to a tough call. You let my agent know they did a great job. I don't know why people need to make customer service people's lives harder. Yeah, I think it's like, you know, they say like if you're trying to judge someone's character, you should see how they treat like service people, like customer service people. I would never in a million years like even think to be rude. Like unless they were being like really mean to me. Like unless the customer service person was like being really mean to me or like being really creepy. I would never like oh my god. Oh wait, okay, I'll tell the story after. じゃあ、カラーニのために日本語喋ります。何の話したいの？でもでも前話してた時、なんていうの？敬語するのはちょっと苦手だから、みんなに喋る時はすごくカジュアルで喋ってるけど、みんな、なんていうの？みんなフォーマルで喋らないから、きっとこういう配信する時はきっと喋り方をちょっと変えないといけないけど、そういう喋り方は知らないから、普通に普通に喋っちゃう。どうしよう。何の話したらいいかな。あんまりわからない。でも昨日木曜日の話をしたいけど、ちょっと OK I'm done and welcome in other Jaeon. Saw K-pop on Tidal to come find imposter me here. Hello. How should we differentiate you guys? What should we do? Well, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Everything is daijoubu. Exactly, daijoubu. Yeah, I was gonna tell the story. I was at my front desk the other day, and there was this woman there, like legitimately being like the exact stereotype of a Karen. She was getting so I was like sitting there, and then the woman at the front desk was like, "Oh, can you just wait?" And then I was like listening to her just like go off on this woman, and it was like because like there was like a rule about booking some of the amenities here, and like obviously the person at the front desk does not make the rules, right? Like she has no control over the rules, right? She just works at the front desk. But like I don't know. But like yeah, she was getting so mad and she kept like asking to call the manager. I was like, oh my god. That's so annoying. Jaehyun's take over the world. Okay, we'll call you Arcane Jaehyun, and we'll call Jaehyun Kang. We'll call you Jay. How about that? Do we like that? Or if you prefer to be called Kang, then we can do that as well. customers on the phone one time. I don't make the rules. Their job is simply to help with their inquiries or issues. I know, like when people get mad at the person at the front, it's like that person did not make the rules. Like, come on. Arcane wear. Okay, come on, bro. You're just messing with us now. It's fine. It's fine. I saw the arcane. I wish I could have gotten that arcane badge, but I was gonna watch it later. I didn't want to be spoiled. So it was, didn't get to do that. Sometimes my Pilates instructor will like speak Korean to me by accident. Like if I'm doing something wrong, like she'll just random like in the middle of a sentence, she'll just start Korean. I'm like, oh, what did I do? You ask them if they speak Korean. I got this. My Korean is so good. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means either. I've lost Jan's part. You asked if they're Korean, and then they said yes. Don't know. Isn't super rules that people call in about if I made the rules? Do they really think I would make a rule that resulted in me having more work? I know. And Wakamin Cafe, how are you doing? I know I can't speak Japanese. That's okay. You don't need to speak Japanese. That's not a rule for the chat. My Korean is good. Skips the next 2 Korean comment. I don't want to read that much. It's like I can read English instantly, but Korean will take me like 10 minutes, so it's not gonna. We won't bother with that. But yeah, it's we don't. I would actually prefer if you don't speak Japanese in chat, so it's all good. Every time someone comes in and speaks Japanese, 90% of the time it's like weird. It's like some weird weeb coming in and like saying something creepy in Japanese, or they're saying like, yeah, like 90% of the time it's something bad. Like it's and then like 10, like okay, it's like 5% of the time they're just practicing Japanese or something like that, you know. But like, yeah, most of the time it's like something really. You guys can't read it, but it's always something really creepy. Or they just say like, "Genki desu ka?" or whatever. Like they're just like, "How are you?" Kick those weebs out. I know. We'll be ready. We'll be ready. But yeah, sometimes it will be like, "Oh, can you read this in Japanese for me?" And then it's like some like weirdo comment. I recently updated my chat rules to like not send like weird compliments and stuff. Because I usually like delete messages, or like if they're like really really creepy, I just ban them. And then sometimes they're like, you didn't there wasn't a specific rule saying I couldn't say this. I'm like, bro, just use your brain. Like if you come in and say like, if you just come in and say like, will you marry me and be my housewife and rub on my feet or something, you know, like if you come in and say something like that, yeah, you're gonna get banned. Like what do you think? Like and then they're like, what was the rule that I broke? I'm like, you're just what do you mean? Like it's crazy. Is it yap? I don't think you could just translate yapper. Do people need a specific rule? What if I just add a rule each time? That'd be so funny. Like, what if I just add, if someone comes in and they say like something weird, and then I'm like, specifically, don't say this, and then like I add another rule. It's like, specifically, don't say this. Welcome in, Morphine. Who's rubbing whose feet? No one. Leon is substandard. Banned. There's a lot of Leon hate. Marriage is clearly second. Yeah, you gotta wait till the second message to propose. So then I can, you know. K-pop is mid. That's okay. You can say that. Yeah. A lot of people have a Kalani have a lot of I have a lot of hate against Leon because they feel insecure about Cynthia. I'm just saying, just saying. But you just feel the need to put down Leon to bring up Cynthia. Like no one was questioning Cynthia's appeal or Cynthia's power. Leon is a strong champion too. He's not the strongest, but he's not threatening anyone. Or maybe he is. Maybe he is. Don't you dare put down my... I'm not. I always say Cynthia is the stronger champion. But when I say... Sometimes when I say Leon is strong, like Leon is strong, like he's like a strong Pokemon trainer, people are like, oh, but Cynthia's strong. I'm like, they could both be strong. You don't hate Leon, you just prefer Raihan. That's okay. That's okay. You didn't like Leon either? Yeah. Fair enough. But you have to admit, he's a strong trainer. He's better than Kale. How do you compare those? Leon mid like Kaya? I think you just feel threatened. I think you just hint of jealousy. Hint of jealousy. You wish you could be like Leon. I'm just saying, deep down, I'm psychoanalyzing. You know? Gil's needing steals shoes. I think he only takes three things. Not strong enough to beat me. But so is Cynthia. I've never. What about me? Can I be someone's favorite champion? I have never been defeated. I'm undefeated, even against Cynthia. You're pretty cool. Thank you. Don't think I follow someone on the same day, but I found them in a while. Let's go. Go. I will take that. Thank you. And the 3 shoes that might go well with my outfit. Yeah, my Astarion is barefoot. Also, he doesn't have clothes. I took his clothes because I accidentally sold my clothes. And then I was like, oh shoot, I can't walk around camp in my underwear. That's weird. So then I stole Astarion, so now he walks around camp in his underwear. But then now it's kind of funny. I didn't sell his underwear. But yeah, I just I took them off, and then now it's kind of funny because he had like a random cutscene in the middle of the night, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know, it was kind of funny because he was like creeping around doing his vampire thing, and I was like, bro, why are you naked? Never been defeated even while using Magikarp as a party leader. Look, I figured it out pretty quickly. Okay, I figured out the Magikarp thing very quickly. I'm seeing J Dragon in 21 soon. Let's go, enjoy. Funny. It is kind of funny. Cause he just looks silly. What is he doing? Usually don't follow till the 3rd day. Dumb. You gotta know the vibe, feel the vibe, and let the RNG do thing and see if they come up on the recommended again. Does that usually happen? I don't know how the recommended works. Because a lot of times people come in and they're like, oh, you're my recommended. But I'm not really sure how it works. You want to go to Head in the Clouds for G-Dragon? I know Kalani really likes Head in the Clouds. Astarion gonna die from the elements because Miju stole his clothes? Why don't you buy yours back? I didn't know I could. It was too late. I follow instantly and then unfollow if I don't like the vibe. I think I just like, yeah, it's kind of hard to find people again, so then I usually just follow them, but I don't really look at my Twitch following list. You're on the list, I saw the title. Nice. I'm glad Twitch is recommending me. I don't know how I have any control over that, but that's why you need chat's help. That's true. I kind of want to play it through once on my own though, and then I'll see about streaming. Cause like, you guys know I've been kind of on the fence about Genshin. Like I'm kind of like, I'm not really enjoying Genshin that much. I like the combat, but I haven't really been enjoying the story and stuff as much. I think, I don't know, I kind of want to take a break from Genshin. But then, I'm not sure. But I kind of want to go back for Snezhnaya, so I'm not sure. But then it feels bad, like, I don't know, if a lot of people want to watch Genshin. But I could always make Wednesday like a variety game day, you know? And you watch two streamers now. Me is one. Who's the other? You're both saying English only, but Korean is okay. Oh no, I just let you guys talk to each other a little bit, but yeah, in general, English only. I was having fun trying to read it too, but and then I lost it. I couldn't keep up. You guys are too fast. Make a new Genshin account. That sounds tedious. Off the record now, yeah. Okay, withdrawal from games continues. We'll see. Yeah. Miju listens to IVE like that. No, this is like the one song that people have recommended that I've added. I normally don't take recommendations. But this song is kind of cute. An NHL streamer, yeah, I'm not gonna stream NHL. Miju claims she's not a weeb but plays Genshin, Persona, and cosplays. I don't play Persona, no. I watched, yeah, speaking of Estat, I watched Estat play Persona and walk him in. Are you still in Montreal? Horror Wednesday game? Ooh, I think in October. Oh, I'm waiting for, they announced a new Alien Isolation game. So I'm gonna, I want to play that, but I don't know when it's gonna come out. It might be a while. Though cancelled. So start. What did you even type? Yeah, flight cancelled. So staying at hotel overnight. Okay, I see. I'm sorry your flight got cancelled. That's annoying. Hopefully you can come back. You'll be stuck in Montreal forever. You'll just have to learn French. Not to be a requester. A filthy requester. But I think weekend by Taeyeon is very appropriate for weekend yams. I'll consider it. But the thing is, it's like, if you let people request songs, they will never stop requesting songs. You know what I mean? Like, I let one person request a song, and then it's gonna be never ending. Because if I say, hey guys, I'm taking requests for them now. See, it will keep going. I don't like Sugar Rush, man. You're so hyped, baby Vox. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. But I hope their comeback is good. Oh no, sorry. What have I started? See, Angel, I told you. Make it a channel already. That's true. It could be. But then it's like a permanent ad. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's like just an ad for you just add it for one stream. One day Miju will cave. Maybe. Big Bang already showed what a real aura and performance looks like. Don't like Sugar Rush that you're cancelled? It's not my favorite BB song. I'm sorry. I love Hongdae R&B. That's my favorite. I like her new one. I like Dere, but I don't like Sugar. I like Bamyan Gang, but I don't like Sugar Rush. And welcome in Minjanam. Hope you're doing well today. She'll be overwhelmed by too much aura. Aura's like a new Gen Z slang, right? Make it a channel redeeming limit to 1 per person and make it like 10K, no spam. True. But it's like, how do you like limit what they can put, you know? Like, cause you know someone's gonna come in and like, yeah. I guess it would have to be K-pop. It would have to be like specifically K-pop. Can't cancel you for opinions. I love Baby. Don't get me wrong. Sugar Rush is not my fave. Request for what? For songs for the playlist. You were taught what aura was a few streams ago. Yeah, I think so. You can limit. No, sorry. I don't mean the limit on redemptions. I just mean like the limit on the song, the type of song. I legit Taeyeon only looked at me. Taeyang, sorry, only looked at me in Big Bang. We belong together was my gateway. Nice, nice. What other Gen Z slang does Meiji not know? Like all of them? I'm too old. Too old. Watches Running Man is not up to date with trendy slang. I am a boomer. Yeah, that's me. You know cap? That is not a Gen Z slang. Okay, okay, buy a stat. Maybe Monday. Oh, Elden Ring maybe Monday? Okay, okay. Polonius Delulu. What? Esthetician. Please don't say you're old because I think I'm almost 10 years older than you. I mean, I think I'm still technically Gen Z. Like, I think I'm like the edge of Gen Z. Like, I'm like one of the oldest Gen Zs. Sometimes people call me old, sometimes people call me young. You know, it just depends on the day. Next gen is cooked. My 3-year-old nephew is a skibidi. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. He's a lost cause. It's too late. I'm 22 for sure. I'm Gen Z. I think so, yeah. Because I'm still Gen Z. I'm 26. We do second edition Gen Z. You're first. Are you? What is first generation Gen Z? Second edition. What? What are the editions? 1997 is the start of Gen Z. Oh, okay, okay. I see. You're millennial. You're too old for this tree. No, you're not. You're not. There's plenty of old people here. Trust me. Trust me. They're just hiding. They're hiding behind their Gen Z slang saying aura, but they're actually 35. 24. I mean 25. I mean 26. I mean 23. Oh no. Catfishing. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Like, oh, how old was I again? Oh, was I already 43? What happened? What age would you guys believe me? Like, what is the highest age you would believe I was, and what is the lowest age you would believe I was? Like, if I said, hey guys, I'm 30, would you believe that? 95, you're the boar? Ooh. I think I'm your tiger. 26 max. 26 max? I'm 26. 21 lowest? Okay. Highest 27, lowest 20. Okay, okay. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I heard you aren't even 19. If you were 30, you'd be turning to dust. That's true. True. Yeah, I don't think I would look younger than 20. But I got asked at the store. Yeah, yeah. I told the story to chat before, but I got asked at the store. I got sold a credit card at the store. They were like, "Oh, do you want to try this credit card?" And then he looked at me and he was like, "Oh, sorry, are you 19 yet?" And I was like, "Bro, you think I'm 18? Like, come on." If I'm over 30, if I'm older than dust, am I fossil fuel? Do you really want to be fossil fuel? I don't know. I guess you could be. Love the story because I'm bad with ages, but I'm not that bad. I know, I know. It's like, really? Are you that off? Like, I don't think I look like I'm sure I look like somewhat young, but I don't look like that young, you know? Like not 18. Like I don't look like I'm in high school. I'm only 23, but I've never been ID'd before. It makes me feel sad. Oh no, I'm sorry. Maybe he was trying to flirt by saying I'm a child? What? Angel. Angel. Think about it. If you was trying to flirt, that is the worst way to flirt. Oh, are you underage? I'm interested. Yeah, that's yeah, it's probably not. It's probably not. Getting lighting, makeup, and cam, you like 25 at the oldest. IRL, on the other hand, could be different. Okay. I think I look younger without makeup, actually. But I think that's the same with everyone. Like, you just look younger without makeup because, like, young people don't wear makeup. Are we giving what I think Mija looks like? Early 20s? Yeah, yeah? When I shave, I get ID'd when I'm buying alcohol. Fair enough. Drake. True. Drake. He suck at flirting, but it's incredibly bad even for Leonardo DiCaprio. No, I think he likes 20 to 25. I don't think he likes under 20, hopefully. Gonna be ID'd once. You bought alcohol the other day. The cashier looked at me in the eyes and just gave me a total. I'm sorry. You just gotta keep trying. You gotta go up and be like, hey man, digging your aura. And then maybe they'll card you because they'll think you're a Gen Z. If you shave, you get ID'd. If you don't, you don't. Yeah, I don't have this problem. But I will. Really, after 25, he's done with you. Yeah, I'm luckily too old now. Issues in shaving is that you're bald. You don't have a skin routine. Okay, so get a nice skin routine and wear a hat, and then maybe you'll get ID'd. Your aura. Yeah, just tell them that. Tell them that. Say like, I don't know what I don't know what the Gen Zs would say. Something like that. The Hot Ones guy did ask Lisa for skin routine recommendations. Yeah? Your aura is giving Maximus resist, no cap. Yeah, say that, say that. But I like a good skincare routine, but I think it's good to keep it simple. I don't believe in like the 10-step or 20-step skincare routine, you know? Like I think you gotta keep it simple. Like toner if you want, but it has to be a Asian toner. It cannot be Western toners are not the same. And then a moisturizer, face wash first, and then toner, and then moisturizer. Max sun. But the most important thing is sunscreen. The most important thing is sunscreen. And I know you guys aren't wearing sunscreen. Just go up to the Gen Z and say your Sigma energy brought up the Giga Chat of me. It would be skibbity awesome to go on a Fortnite date with me. No kizzy. What the heck is no kizzy? What the heck? It was cringe to type that. Yeah, that was the worst thing you've ever typed, Kalani. I was gonna eventually Google the face mask Lisa recommended. You might find it, yeah. You still buy skincare, just water wash and moisturizer might be my problem here. Yeah, water wash? I don't know. I think, I mean, yeah, that's a good start though. Moisturizer at least. No kizzy is a new cap. What? That sounds terrible. You'll need sunscreen if I know be on the sun for more than several hours. You should use it more often. Absolutely, yeah. I think even like 30 minutes in the sun, it's good to wear sunscreen. Even if it's not direct sun. Like I think like even if it's like a bit cloudy out, there's still UV rays, so it's good to wear sunscreen. I think that's the main thing that will keep your skin looking good. Crashing out appears to be a new term. I'm pretty sure I've heard Draconian say that. No kissing, Michi is good at Baldur's Gate 3. Really? No kissing, man? Thanks. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, maybe I'll stream it one day if you guys promise not to explode like Gale, seeing how terrible I am at it. As long as you don't pull out your hair. If you're already bald, do not pull out your hair watching me play Baldur's Gate. Cash out is a good term. It's good? Okay. Okay. You'd attract backseaters like crazy. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. What have you guys watched a Baldur's Gate stream? What is the chat like? Because it depends on the game. Some games have the worst backseaters. And I feel like Baldur's Gate might be one of those games. You know what I mean? Like someone's gonna be in my chat being like, why are you using the level 2 spell slot? You should use your cantrip instead. And welcome in Blue Flare. Hope you're doing well today. I'll explode, but I won't express it in chat because I really want to watch. Okay, okay. You don't want to get banned. Isn't the chat really chaotic on Baldur's Gate? Maybe. I feel like people will spoil though, so I think I think like I'll wait till I've played it once because I don't want to get spoiled. I'm very invested in the story. League of Legends has the worst backseaters in history. I would get the worst backseaters because I suck at League of Legends. I could not do that. Baldur's Gate 3 is all romance Lysel. It's me. I'm the chat. I'm not gonna romance Lysel. I hate her. I want to murder her. Like how Kalani feels about Gale is how I feel about Lysel. I think she is so mean to me. But mine's like valid because Lysel's really mean. There's a Baldur's Gate Twitch plugin that lets chatters vote on dialogue. Oh yeah. I've seen the Twitch integration in the settings. That would be so fun. Yeah, that would actually be fun. You know, Istat should stream Baldur's Gate. That'd be so fun. I have a long list of games that I recommend to Istat. But he's busy. He's playing Elden Ring. Romance Shadowheart. I would love to romance Shadowheart. If I play more games, I want to just get back to get haters. How do you not know the basics? I got that because like I didn't grow up playing games, so like there's a lot of games that I haven't played and like lots of genres that I don't really know about. I played Pokemon for the first time on stream. Worst backseaters until I really like, you know, set the rules. You know, worst backseaters in Pokemon. And Minecraft. Played Minecraft for the first time on stream. Those guys, some of those people were really cringe. She's only mean to you because you aren't romancing. Yeah, but why would I romance someone who's mean to me? Bro couldn't take the hint. Yeah, he should really take the hint, you know? You should unlock the big red button. What? Does it kill Gale? You really play Minecraft? That's just the type of gamer I am. Yeah, I just played it for the first time. So I was like, and then there's Minecraft is very complex, right? There's like lots to know. And people are like, how dare you set up the farm like that? That is not efficient. And I'm like, bro, like leave me alone. Like leave me alone. Like I'm just playing. How much do you know about Gale's story? Nothing. I just know what he's told me so far. He told me about his backstory and then why he's gonna explode. He told me that part. To me, computer games are not interesting. Fair enough. I like a good story. I think it depends. Like, for me, it's like different things appeal to me. But I like Baldur's Gate because there's the story and the characters. The worst backseaters are the ones that are low ranked and don't know, or the high rank trying to impress by giving advice to girl streamers, but it's a creeper and ends up back. That's a whole different slew of problems, man. But yeah, usually the people what I find like playing League of Legends, the people who get the most tilted are the ones who are really bad at the game. Like the people who get the angriest at you are the person that's like doing the worst on the team. Like the person who's like carrying is not toxic. But the person who's bad is super toxic. Hit the big red button to make Gale so OP. That sounds like something that would kill him. He probably gives you a button to be like, to kill him in case he explodes, right? Can't disagree. There's been a few that I've seen that I actually like the look of. I mean, there's so many games out there, right? I think there's something for everyone. But yeah, I'm definitely a bit more picky as well. Technical Minecrafters can be a bit crazy obsessed with efficiency. Yeah, I got some crazy like, and then they would like message me after, and they'd be like, "Okay, here's an exact guide for making a 14 by 14 pumpkin farm." I was like, leave me alone. I just want to build a house. Maxing Legion started would be wild. It's our best min-max game. I'm by far from the best, so. Your low-rank friend on Marble Raw tried to tell me how to play. Exactly. Those people, man. Yeah, they're only toxic because they suck. Because they're frustrated. Inocument Sonna. Hope you're doing well today. You got tilted in Earth currently because we're losing badly and my team decides to play this. Clearly lost. It's fun. What? Why do you keep dying, bro? You can't do the game. But the hater died 100 times. For real, they're always like, why you're this? They'll always be like, oh, bot lane is inting, and then you'd be like, Bro, like you're the one. You're like 2 and 12. Like, get over it. My friend said his girl is a walking red flag because she plays League. Bit of a red flag, yeah. We just should play Rust. I don't know. I like a good survival game. But Rust sounds very complicated. You play League, you and her can red flag together. Are you trying to steal this person's girlfriend? You're not ready for that. If it ain't min-maxing optimum barrel placement to get the heck out of my face, I don't know what min-maxing is. It's like playing very, very efficiently. Your diamond peak for Val and Irons and Silver tried to tell me how to play, and I was global for CSGO. Sounds good. I don't know what those are. But that sounds good. Diamond sounds good. Oh, sorry. The game is clearly over and we're gonna lose, but they wouldn't surrender if it's just for fun. Yeah, then why surrender if it's just for fun? If we just keep playing. I don't believe in surrendering. Is that stupid? I don't believe in surrendering. I think you should just play. Like, are you playing just to win? You know, like, you're kind of scared of your girlfriend at the moment? Let me guess. She started one-tricking Yasuo. No, I don't know. League players' toxic relationships. The toxic relationship is with League. That's the toxic relationship. I steal them and then you steal them. I don't think you can steal them. Every time I come home from work, she's just there, standing there. What do you mean? She's just standing there? Like, doing nothing? Why? Did you turn her off or like? Because losing and dying every 2 minutes isn't fun. Then play better. Then play better, man. Easy. Your peak was plot 1 on Valve. I think I quit it long ago. Honestly, I can't be impressed because my brother was like really high rank. I can't remember what it was. Never back down. Exactly. I'm no longer called bro with my girlfriend. She's calling me Jaehyun. So I think I messed up somewhere. Oh no. I mean, was bro good? In Wakamin Pokemon, is this the English version of Bad Boy? Yeah, Bad Boy. Not Psycho. Legit just standing there, occasionally get a hi. What is she doing though? Does she just stand and do nothing? Or does she know you're gonna come home and she just stands there? She's trying to scare you. Mita's brother was immortal. Yeah, something like that. It was like the second highest rank, right? And it was like before they adjusted the rank. So it was like top 0.1% or something like that. Or like top 1%. I don't know. I don't really know. Okay, Ratsu, chill. What are you saying, Ratsu? Are you want this? You want Kalani's girlfriend's Discord to play League with her? You're trying to make a joke, but it's kind of weird. That's I don't think it's a bit of a strange joke. It's a bro with her way of saying babe or honey. Oh, so if she stops saying that, then that's a bit concerning. maybe you should ask her. Have you tried talking to her? Finding the creepy elevators at work while comforting. But I mean, at least it's better. At least it's better. Like you can as long as you know she could be standing there in the dark, you know. At least are the lights on? if you walk into your apartment, it's completely dark. You turn on the lights, she's just standing there. That's scary. Bad joke. Go back to dad joke. Yeah, I think that kind of joke does not translate over text. It doesn't come off right over text. Yeah, it's onto the elevators to start rounds and she'll be in there. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe she's possessed. What maybe something happened. She played too much League, she got possessed by the ghost of Faker. I'm pretty sure she has a few times. Oh my gosh. Maybe she's just messing with you, man. Maybe it sounds like, maybe that's something she would do. Radiant is high for Val. Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but it was a very high percent. I know they rebalanced the ranks like recently, but his was like a few years ago. You can fix it. I don't know what we're talking about. Jay's girlfriend may be possessed. He comes home and she's just standing there in the dark. Sounds like a ghost. Maybe she's a ghost. Have you visited Hotel de Luna recently? I mean, if the ghost is IU, congratulations. Congratulations. I'd be okay with that. Have you tried turning her off and on again? Oh, that's a good plan. In my eyes, she's IU. Oh, that's sweet. That's like the nicest thing you could say about your girlfriend, honestly. She really said true. If I'm being haunted by IU, I'd absolutely be okay with that. Yeah, I would too. If IU was like, like trying to murder me in my sleep, I would be okay with that. If Liza was trying to murder me in my sleep, no. And she does. She's trying to murder people a lot, Odin screamy thank them. Exactly. Be like, you chose me to kill? Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored. I'll die for you. Winter and Karina can haunt me. Both of them. There's only been one attempted murder in my camp, and Lizal wasn't the one doing it. Oh, I had a successful murder in my camp. And Lizal was the victim. Personal opinion, Karina isn't that hype. In my opinion, she's pretty, but not like damn pretty. I think she's very... Karina has a very, like, uncanny feel to her, Like, I think maybe that's, like... I guess that's good for, like, aespa, because it's, like... That's, like, their concept, but it's very uncanny to me, Like, her jaw is a little too pointy. It's the SM jaw. She has the most SM jaw of all the SM jaws. Pretty sure there's a murder near my old neighborhood. But I can't remember how to ask your parents about it. Maybe that's the ghost. That could be. Karina is perfect, but it's not natural, which is fair. But geez, I think like I don't have a problem with surgery. It's just like sometimes it's like some people, the amount of surgery they get, it looks quite good in photos, and it like translates very well in photos, but in real life it's like a little too unrealistic, like if someone is like too perfect, then it's like it seems kind of weird, but like if someone is like too perfect, then it's like it just, I don't know, I think a little imperfections really make someone very appealing and charming, you know what I mean? Like if someone was like Karina is very much like every little detail of her is like the beauty standard, right? And it's like I feel like I think imperfections make people beautiful. Your sister wants to get her eyes done. She wants double eyelids, but it really won't suit her face. I think dolls with the eyes melt. What? Think dolls with the eyes melted a little. Dolls with the eyes melted a little? That sounds scary. What are you trying? Is that what she looks like now, or is that what she will look like after? Yeah, I think pretty much like there's so many. I'm pretty sure like 90% of idols have had like double eyelid surgery. It must be like really common. She's scary as is. She doesn't need surgery. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, I actually have like double eyelids on it on my own, but I feel like this eye is less double eyelid. But it's just how it goes, you know. Truly believe that my sister wants surgery to hide her scariness so she can get away with it. Valid, valid. BRB, you know what I'm grabbing? Oh no, don't get us started on that. I prefer those that can sing a rap. I like Ning Ning more as well. I mean, you guys know me. I like a good vocal talent, which is rare in K-pop. What is Connie getting? Food. We all know it's food. Um, I'm the annoying sibling, so whatever she does to scare me is justified. Yeah, I think I'm the annoying sibling as well. But I don't annoy my brother that much. Um, but yeah, I've recently been very critical of rapping in K-pop because I don't know, like whenever like a lot of idols have been collaborating with like actual rappers and like I feel like K-pop rap is like really not rap, right? Like they seem to think we talked about this last week. This is not an unpopular opinion, I feel like, but like the company seem to think like every group should have a rapper and every song should have a rap part, and it's like very unnecessary. Like 90% of the time, it like does not add to the group or add to the song or whatever. Um, if you listen to Doechii or whatever her name is and not ruin K-pop rap for you, that was the same as well when I listened to like J-Hope and J Cole's song. Cause like you listen to J Hope's part and like he's not a bad rapper, right? He's like one of the better like BTS are one of the better groups in terms of rap. But his song his part is first in the song, and then J Cole comes in. It's like oh that's different. That is different, you know. And then there was Jennie and Doechii, and it's like she's not really a rapper, right? Like she was assigned that role because she spoke English. K-pop raps are okay. Very few can actually rap. Exactly, exactly. It's not like truly rap, you know. I Can't Stop Me does not need risky, risky white pussy. Sometimes they're so cringe, they're good though. Speaking fast is not rapping. Exactly, exactly. It gave me like a newfound appreciation for rap. Um, and like there's a lot of technique and art behind it, right? That um a lot of idols are missing. Like some do, right? Raps. And some do rap well. But 90% of them do not because like they kind of throw a rapper into every group and they just kind of pick someone. Either they pick them because they can't sing or because they can speak English. Like that's literally their only reason. They don't pick them because of like any rapping skill. um the problem is the companies are making all-rounders and not specific members for specific roles. Yeah, that's true as well. All-rounders but they can't sing. Actually is the best rapping in K-pop. That is probably not true. um For current gen. Oh, maybe for current gen, but not in K-pop overall. BY. I know BY. I don't know Super B. Um, could is the keyword here. I'm not sure about that. K-pop rappers don't really write their own lines, I believe, which is a big part of rap. Some do, but majority of idols do not write their own songs. And some of their lyrics are like nonsense. Let's be real. A lot of rap lyrics are nonsense. And yes, Jinxie is a oh please okay, fine. You can tell us. You can tell us what you got. Cause I'm about to go eat as well. You're allowed to make me hungry now. Um you don't know Hungi? I super be down and begin listening. I don't know, I'm sorry. You soured on rap in general, sorry. Because if you think about it, what's a rap concert really? Reciting what you can listen to on your phone, a little deviation besides a break or dancers. But isn't that the same as any concert? What do you mean? Like, every concert is just what you can listen to on your phone, right? Good amount do write their own sampling lyrics, and the producers rewrite it with that basis. Very few 100% writes their own. Yeah, exactly. But that's not what K-pop is, right? Like, K-pop is very much like they're making the idols are products, right? Like, they're very much products, and it's about how they look, and it's about the marketing. Like, it's not about the if you care about like if you care about like artistry, then like it's not gonna be like because you're not gonna go to K-pop, like if it's like a band, you can change the solo, add different musicians, actually play an instrument. I don't know, lukewarm take. But you can say that about a lot of like artists that aren't bands, right? Like you could say that about like just a singer, So I don't know. I would consider singing on the level of playing an instrument, right? And then rapping is just an extension of that. I think there's a lot of technique that could be done and like emotion that can go into it. Concert for the vibe and the experience of the hype. That too, yeah. And I like a concert with a good spectacle. Sometimes they do like really cool stuff with the sets and stuff. Let me know when a K-pop band with the sax player comes out. I think K-pop band is an oxymoron. Is chicken katsu with rice and a Hawaiian mac salad, side of kimchi and pickled. What the hell, man? now my kimchi fried rice was inferior. What the hell? Oh my god, that sounds so good. Why are you eating like a feast for lunch? It's 11:28 a.m. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna see Godspeed You Black Emperor live in 3 weeks. Let's go. Enjoy. That's very soon. I haven't gone to a concert recently. I've been going to like theater shows. Gotta do my rounds. I gotta get down my break and then actually work. You got this. You didn't eat dinner or breakfast. Oh, I see. BRB, and if not, my boss made me do more work. I have to get going soon as well, so I probably won't be here when you get back. But good luck with work. Take care. I actually I like listening to rap, like hearing it. I think hearing it live is cool too, because they're very talented. As someone who likes singing but cannot rap, I'm like I appreciate good rapping, because I can't do it. You clearly need to cook better. I made kimchi fried rice. That's about the limit of my cooking ability. And idol concerts is just to see your idol in person, for real. Yeah, it's just to see them. Cause, I mean, some idols do put on a good show, for sure, but it depends. It's good that you're ending stream. I have to get back to Baldur's Gate 3. Can you not play on the side? I guess my yapping would overlap with the Gale's yapping, to be fair. I can do English K-pop rapping. Do we consider it good rapping? I don't know. Ratsi, we'll have to hear it. And then you can let us give us a nice rap. Someone else can listen. You need to give Liza 100% of your focus. You've gone all in on Liza. I see. What about Halson though? Are you gonna be jealous? You never pay 300 to 1K to see an idol. You can watch it on YouTube. Granted, the experience is different, but at the end of the day, for me, it's not worth. I feel that way now too. I feel that way now as well. Like, I think when I was younger, like, when I was like One Direction fan or something, it was like it was everything for me to see them in person, because I like idolize them as people, right? But now I don't do that. I don't feel the urge to like see them in person or anything like that. I only care if they put on a good show. And if there's going to be a good show and like a good performance, then then I'm willing to pay for a concert. But it's not because I'm like, oh, I need to see Jenny in front of me with my eyes. You know what I mean? Eric, hi. Eric, you know Eric in his high school. Um, heading the cause for LA. I had no interest this year with until this year with G Dragon in the lineup. Yes, yes. Yeah, I've been listening to more like hip hop recently as well. Um, cause I went on like a Doechii binge and I was like, damn, this is good. So I've been listening to that, and then obviously good old R&B. Um, Last year, the good lineup. Oh, don't flex on us, Kalani. Okay, I gotta get going. I gotta get going. I need to have my physio Pilates. For the it's I think it's this week and next week. That my Pilates starts early, and then after that, it's back to its normal time, so we can stream a bit longer on Saturdays. But yeah, we'll be streaming again tomorrow. We'll have a lot more time tomorrow. I'd eat the rice and get told your week again. That's basically my life. Yes, that's what I will do. Enjoy the workout while I grab on this food. True. Kalani's sitting there eating a nice feast, and I have to do a core workout. But yeah, we'll be streaming again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific. More yaps as usual. And hopefully I'll see you there. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Take care.